Hey everyone, and welcome to this episode of Hooping Live. I'm already excited to say that you guys are commenting and whatnot on the video before the show even started, so that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that, so FYI, if you guys want to leave a comment down below before the show even starts, you can do that. That's a thing. That's a real thing. Anyway, so that's great. And if you guys did not know already, today we are celebrating 200K views on the 10 top or 10 best hooping tricks video that Craig Ship and I made for hooping or for my hooping channel, and that's really exciting. We also were on the 10 most viral hooping videos for Hooping Org's list. So that was exciting as well. So that video has been doing a lot of great stuff. So we just want to extend a really warm thank you and all of our love to you guys for all of your support and whatnot. But this week's show is going to be kind of like a normal show with a little bit of, you know, extra Jenna and Audrey sass in it. We're going to be... Jenna looked at me like, are you serious? You just said that? You love me. So yeah, we are going to be answering your questions tonight, and so if you have any questions about something you've been working on, something you've been thinking about, or if you just want to make a comment about something and start a general discussion on the show, you can go ahead and leave your comments down below, and we will happily answer them. You can leave them just like any other YouTube comment, and I suggest definitely leaving the comments down early because we have been running out of time in the past couple episodes and haven't been able to complete all the questions. And I also want to say that if you guys want to ask Jenna and I a question, like a personal question, just about our lifestyles in general, I'm assuming that I'm okay with it. Jenna, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
We're okay with it. So if you want to ask any questions, really you can, as long as they're not like really personal. Like, let's keep it PG. PG, 13 and a half. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let my lovely co-host here, Jenna, if you guys haven't seen her before, she's a great hooper, and she is my my partner in crime for Hooping Live. I'm going to go ahead and let her say hello and do a quick demo.
All right. Hey, guys. As Audrey said, my name's Jenna. If you have never seen the show before, I'll just do a little snippet about myself, I guess. I'm local to the Lawrence, Kansas area, and I'm always traveling around like KC and Overland Park and all that kind of stuff. So you can pretty much find me anywhere in the greater Kansas City area, I guess. But I've been hooping for about 3 years now. I hit 3 years 2 months ago. I hit my 3-year anniversary, and it was awesome, and I got to spend it at Wakarusa. You can see my bracelet. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and hoop now because I don't like talking about myself.
Nice. Your isolations are getting solid. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Mm. Oh, nice. Save. That was sick. Love it. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Blade. Nice. Ah, that was great. Thanks, Jenna. So if you guys have any questions about Jenna or her flow or anything that she did, or the kitty
every time.
win
Every time.
seat jacked. What's that called when your chair? What's that called?
It's jacked.
Seat jacked or whatever. Yeah.
You little stinker.
And what's it called? You say like no. If you like want your seat back, you say like no seat jacks or like no. You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so. I don't
Okay,
remember
if
what you
anyone
say
in the
though.
audience knows what I'm talking about right now, look at those little paws. I can't even handle it right now. He's like, I will use my. He literally just went. He's like, I'm the sassiest. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. I literally will stare at that cat the whole time, so I have to like get off your screen.
Jenna, I need a screen cap. Oh, darn.
Yeah, sorry.
Like,
Maybe later. Anyway, if you guys have any questions about anything Jenna just did in her little demo there, she'll be happy to answer them and guide you through any sort of tutorial that you need, as well as I will. So I'll go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Audrey, also known as Audrey here on the YouTubes, and I have been hooping for a little over 4 years. I think that's what it is. I feel like I change this every time, but I know for a fact it's been over 4 years. And anyway, I started YouTube very seriously when I was a freshman in college, and going to Ringling got me really kind of immersed into the hooping community, and I was able to meet Craig Ship of craigship.com, and he helped me kind of start Hooping Live, and this is a place where Jenna and I come together every week to bring the community some sort of kind of online hooping community event sort of ordeal. And if I do this, it's like stirring ideas. So don't think I'm just like, I just like do this all the time. It's like a nervous tick. Always just doing this. Stirring the pot. Okay, that's just not funny. Anyway, so we're here every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We usually share the link before 9 o'clock on the Facebook page, or you can just go to hoopinglive.com and find all the links and information that you need. If you want to be a part of the Hooping Live team, I've said this a million times, and I apologize, but I'm serious now. We actually have the application created. So the application is created. If you go to hoopinglive.com, Craig, can you explain how they can find the application to work for Hooping Live or to volunteer?
I mean, if you go to Hooping Live, there should be a link right there to the application, and they just fill that out, and then hopefully, Audrey, you and I can go through the applications, and we can get people started, because we definitely need help.
Yeah, we do. So if you guys can check it out and share it, if you have any friends that you think would be interested in any of the positions, share it with them. We want to get some really awesome people on the team and get the show on the road. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick demo. Let me move my furniture. Let's see, is that a good, that's a good view. Power slam. Sorry guys, I'm a little discombobulated today apparently. Oh, I heard a little
Wow. That was loud. Come here. Beautiful.
Alright, that's enough of that. Okay. Oh, sorry guys, I'm a little off today apparently. Ouchie mamas. But, okay, anyway, God, that hoop is so pretty. I love my hoop so much. Bonnie Brown, if you guys don't know Bonnie Brown of Outward Spiral, I think her website's on the Hooping Live website as well. Correct, Craig?
Yes, and there's some information there how they can get some of her hoops.
Okay, awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, that's good to hear because so if you guys think that my hoop is pretty, you guys can go and check out hoopinglive.com. There's a little thing about how to buy hoops from Bonnie. Is this on? Can you hear me better now?
We can hear you good. And they can get a discount too. I believe there's a discount offering there for them.
Oh, from Hooping Live?
Yes.
What's the discount code? Do you know?
I think it's on the website. I believe they get like 10% off or something. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's wonderful. You guys should definitely do that and support Bonnie because she has done a lot for Hooping Live. And there's also, if you are a local Midwest Kansas native, you can also get a hoop from the Hooping Mamas. They are in Lawrence, Kansas. Jenna, do you want to give them a little synopsis about the Hooping Mamas?
Yeah, for sure. I have, except for my fire hoop and my LED, all of my hoops, my Poly Pros, my beginner hoops that I started with, my minis, every hoop that I own is a Hoop Mama's hoop. And they are wonderful. You can find them at, excuse me, I'm trying to talk. You can find them at or on Etsy. Just search Hoop Mamas, like HOOPMAMAS. And they have wonderful, wonderful hoop selections. You can always talk to Allie herself or any of the other girls by sending them a message on their Etsy, and you can like try to get something custom done. They'll always work with you, and if you live local in like Lawrence, Kansas, or if you can make it to Lawrence, you can do free pickup from Allie. So, yay!
Hoorah! We say hoorah. Thank you, Jenna. So let's move forward and start answering some of your guys' questions and comments. And be sure to leave anything you want to know, say, or learn, or do down below. Oh,
He's so talkative today.
what a sweet baby. Oh, I love cats. Okay. Anyway, Linda Edwards, who was like our first commenter ever to comment before the show starts, so that is just really impressive, by the way. Props. Says, love ya. That's a pretty epic comment to have for our first off-air before the show comment. So we love you too. Thank you. Sarah McCarthy says, favorite tosses. Okay, I'll do a couple favorite tosses. Jenna, do you want to do a couple as well?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I love tosses. I think tosses are one of the best things in the world, especially if you can get them down really well. For first off, if you know how to do a proper toss, you can get them pretty high, and they'll come down pretty even. So I'm going to assume you guys know how to do a proper toss. If you guys don't know, let me know in the comments below, and I can try to give you a quick little tip on tosses. But when I toss, I typically toss under my arm, and it kind of goes around the arm, or I'll just toss straight up, and the hoop will just shoot right up. So my favorite kinds of tosses are tossing over the arm and kind of catching it with my forearm. It's kind of basic, but it helps. It's kind of a cool transition if you are dancing. It's very kind of hip-hop and stuff-like. Another one of my favorite tosses is, I'm kind of low-ceilinged right now, so I'll do the best I can here, is tossing the hoop and then trying to go straight into an isolation. Another one of my favorite tosses is tossing the hoop and going into a chest roll. I'm going to try not to break anything while showing you this. Oof. Yeah, anyway, you can do it pretty high and get it at a pretty angled roll if you're with higher ceiling. Another one of my favorite tosses is tossing it in front and then coming behind my body. Again, that's tossing the hoop, stepping in front, and bringing the hoop around the body. Jenna, just take it away. Apparently I'm being a little clumser today.
All right. Well, I've got a couple of my favorite tosses. I do like the one that Audrey did where you toss it under your arm. And I like to actually go into one of my second favorite tosses, which is the one I just did. And I use it as kind of a little combo. So I go under the arm, and then I catch and go straight into, it's a chest roll illusion, but it's a toss. And I don't know, I really like it. And then if you ever watch any of my practice videos, I do it quite often. And then my other favorite toss, which I'm going to try to do, I have really low ceiling, so I hope you can see this. It's a pizza toss, and you can't really see, but I'm hooping on my waist. And you just guide with your elbow straight up, and it stays pretty much horizontal the whole time. See if I can get a better shot of that. I don't really know what all you guys can see, because I'm watching hoop. So you just start on your waist, and just toss it up like that, and you hit lamps and other people sometimes, and it's a lot of fun. But those are pretty much the two tosses that I try to do a lot. I mean, you always have standard just plain tosses, I love tossing it as high as I can, and then just seeing what I can go into from there, especially when I'm hooping outside. Obviously, you can't do that with the ceilings in my apartment, but yeah.
Low ceilings and tosses can be quite an issue.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I say we ask the audience, what are y'all's favorite tosses? Let us know in the comments below. And I'm going to ask a total off-topic question right now. Okay. Do you guys think I should A, cut my hair short, like a short bob, if I should grow, get extensions and have it longer, keep the length I have, that's just lengthwise. Should I keep the color I have, go back to ombre, do a lighter brown, or go darker than I am now? Let me know in the comments below. Jenna, what do you think?
Well, girl, I love your hair the way it is now. I loved your ombre, though, and that could be cool to bring it back, but I don't think you should cut it. I have a personal love of long hair, and even though my hair is up right now, it's pretty much down to my butt. And I love when other people...
Beautiful. Oh, guys, if you guys haven't ever seen Jenna's hair, it is thick Oh, yeah, take it down, baby girl. Show us that
like
beautiful
crap right
beauty.
now, but
Oh, it's so perfect. I love it.
yeah.
You're so hot. I love it. I want my hair to be that long so bad. I want my hair long, but everyone thinks I should, like, literally cut my hair, like, this short. And, like,
Don't do it.
I
Don't
don't want
do
to do it,
it.
but everyone says it would look really good, and sometimes and everyone's like, just do what you want, but I'm like, I don't really care. Hair grows back. But anyway, what do you think about the color, though?
I mean,
I
I
kind of
think
want to
if
go,
you
like,
went dark, I think if you went darker, it might wash you out. So I don't know about that, but I'm also not a very good judge of stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe just dye it all purple.
there you go. I actually had a friend tell me that I should dye my hair blue. It's funny. Oh, maybe I will. Mom, I'm going to dye my hair blue. Oh, she would be so mad. I just cut all my dreadlocks out, and if I did that, she would, like, not pretty. Anyway, okay, so if you guys have any suggestions about what you think I should do, let me know, because I'm planning on getting my hair changed up here pretty soon. Anyway, moving on. That was a great question, Sarah McCall. So thanks. Soul Fino says, "Hey girls, art. This is more directed at Jenna's mentioning of flow wands last show. Got any ideas of where the tutorials are hiding for those things? I've been playing around with mine for several months now, as of now, and I've been playing around with mine for several months now as a method to figure out more micro movements primarily with my hands." That's awesome. "Any solid how-tos on these things? Been a huge experimental toy to fool around with. Was also debating on getting any info about..." Oh my god. My words! Where have they gone? Was also debating getting into fans. Oh, fans, like fans. If anyone has any advice on where to purchase a good pair for beginners. So she's kind of like letting that out to the entire audience, where to get good fans. So if any of you guys know any good places, leave them in the comments below. Be a family, let's help each other out. Jenna, that question was for you.
Well, I will say flow wand tutorials are like a million times harder, at least for me, to find than hooping tutorials. I am actually part of a group on Facebook for flow wands, and let me pull it up real quick so I can give you the name for it. But people post in the group all the time. They post like their own videos, and I think some people post tutorials. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't checked the group in a while. But for me, finding, oh, here it is. Okay, the group on Facebook is called Levitation Stick, and then in parentheses, AKA Flow Wand. And I'm pretty sure it is a public group, so you should be able to find it. And people post videos and all sorts of other fun stuff, and it's a pretty open group, so you can always ask questions for tutorials and stuff like that. But my personal flow wand experience has just been like personally trying to figure moves out and just doing what feels right. My flow wand is a long string flow wand now, so I am gonna like actually be watching tutorials to figure out how to do really cool long string tricks. But yeah, and as for fire fans on where to get a good pair, I think Trick Concepts might have some, or whatever that company is called, but I'm not sure. I don't know a whole lot about fans.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jenna. That's awesome. Jenna has been getting into the flow wand, by the way, guys, so it is a really, really cool toy. All I know in terms of flow wand, by the way, this is a flow wand. They come in a bunch of different patterns. It's a wand on a stick. It's a wand with string that looks invisible to the eye if being performed at the right distance. And it's pretty cool. I really enjoy the flow wand. And there's a lot of awesome tricks. I know that, oh God, shoot, I forgot the name. I'll post a video. There are a lot of epic videos of, oh yeah, there's Jenna's wand.
Yeah. I love it. It's so pretty.
Oh, that is so cool. So mermaid.
Yeah.
You're such a little mermaid. God, what is
You're
her
gonna
name?
post a video?
She's an epic hooper. Her name starts like an S. Shakti. Shakti Sunfire. Shakti does awesome flow one, so check out Shakti's flow one video. I'm gonna like post it. It's really epic. She does long string. Jenna, do you have short string on yours right now?
No, I have a long string on it actually.
Okay. So this is a short string. Let's see if I can. This is the average length of a short string. So it's pretty basic, pretty short. And then you can get all sorts of different lengths. And then long string, which is what Jenna and I both have, is pretty long. And what's great about, and I actually prefer long string over short string any day, even if they're like different, you know, types. I don't feel that way. I think that long string, if used in the correct way, can also be acted as short string. So, and I love Flow One because I agree with her when she said micro movements. I think that's really cool because micro movements can be made through learning other forms of flow arts. And I think Flow Wand is a really beautiful way of learning how to go about those. Flow wands, like stuck in the string of doom, are interesting. I'll see if I can do a demonstration here. Jenna, you want to do a flow wand demonstration too?
Sure.
Yeah.
After you go.
Okay, let me see if I have enough room here. Okay, yeah, they're pretty long, but okay. I haven't used mine in a while. Jenna, okay, so you step over the wand, you put it behind your back, right? Jenna, don't leave me.
I don't know, man. I just play around with mine.
Okay, so you're supposed to step over it. I think you put it around your arm. Yeah. And then, oh God, okay, hold on. Hold on! No one panic. It's gonna be okay. Okay, so once you get untangled, yeah, you're supposed to like step in front of it, put it behind your back, almost kind of like a backpack if you're doing the long version of it. And then when you bring it up, you'll kind of have the string in your hand to control. And then you get it balanced, however you do that. And then kind of the same way that you, normally it's like kind of wrapped like a ring around the finger, and you go like this. But instead, you kind of do the same thing, but it's kind of hooked into your thumb, which I think gives you a lot more versatility. I'm a little tangled right now, but let me see if I can get this thing to work. Oh God. Okay. Balance yourself out, baby. I might have done this wrong. Bonnie Brown is the one she sells long strings for these. So she's like the one you want to talk to about this stuff. But anyway, what long string does is instead of just like doing like the basic flow wand movements, come on, baby, balance yourself out. Instead of doing like the basic movements where they just kind of like wrap around like this, and you do the average things where they go around your head and you kind of do the illusion. You can actually kind of swing them really far out. And you can also do, I can't do it right here, but pretty much what you can do is take the wand and swing it around your body and like kind of push it around. So you're kind of doing these really cool moves. Pretty much instead of staying like right here and doing stuff like this, your body should essentially get out from me. So yeah, so instead of looking like this, where you kind of make these sorts of motions, you can go around your body and do movements like crazy awesome. I suggest doing long string over short string regardless of what you have any day. Like I said, you can buy long strings from Bonnie Brown. Hers are very long and adjustable if you want to cut them shorter. But I do long string flow wand, as does Jenna. Jenna has, I think, been doing a little bit more work than I have. But the thing is, with long string flow wand, you need like a radius of, or a circumference all the way around your body of how long the flow wand is. So I feel like I'm rambling, so Jenna, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, sure. I have really not worked with flow wand all that much, and what I've learned has been just through self-discovery, and like I think I've watched like a couple videos here and there, but my flow wand string is actually not like super long, because I have a lovely little pest cat here in the house, the one who was being so adorable earlier, and he likes to chew through my flow wand string if I leave it out. And actually, if you look, you can see that I've had to tie this one because he chewed through it a second time, and I don't want to buy more string from Flow Toys. So I'm just working with it, and the way that I work with a long string is I put my finger swivel on, and then I actually do a hand wrap where I like go from my middle finger back to the back side of my thumb and then just wrap it around my hand, and it becomes a short string. So like I've got all this string wrapped around my hand, but that way when I'm flowing, if I am just like doing some basic movements and I want to make it longer, I can just do some tricks here, or if I want to bring it back in, it's pretty easy, and you can actually incorporate a lot of the hand wrapping and unwrapping into your flow. But as Audrey said, to do long string, you need a lot of room, and I don't have that much in my apartment to do that, so I haven't been able to practice very much. But yeah, I love flow wand. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty easy, so pick it up if you get the chance.
Absolutely, but if you have cats, beware, like Jenna said. Cool. Awesome. Thanks, Jenna. Okay, so let's move forward. Flow wand is awesome. I totally recommend it. If you're a hooper, you'll totally be able to get it. I think you will. I mean, once you get the balance down, it's like, man, yours has a little thing. I don't have a little thing on mine. Mine just is.
Oh yeah, I've got a finger swivel on mine from.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so as you can see, guys, there are so many different ways to do flow wand. By the way you hold it, everything is different. I'm going to actually put Jenna on the task of looking up awesome flow wand things. So maybe next episode or before then we can post you guys some information. So let's move on to the next question. And for those of you who don't know, there is a special 10% discount on the Hooping Live website, and the code is HOOPINGLIVE. So Hooping Live, all caps, for outward spiral hoops. Like I said, that's where I got my hoop. That's where I got my flow wand, my flow string, my fire. Everything that I pretty much have hoop-wise is from her, unless it's LED. Oh, look at that little bitty boy.
Oh, this one's Boots. This is the girl. This is my baby.
I want to show you
my baby. She's so good. She only yells at night. She doesn't chew things or anything. Oh, there's Chakra. Oh, look at those eyes. Look at his eyes, Boo-Boo. Look. Boo-Boo, look. Come here, Thor. Come here. I want you both. Ugh. Oh no, we're not happy. We're not happy.
We're not happy. Oh my gosh, so much cats. Oh. Jenna, don't do that to me. That was like epic. It was like, cats, be gone. Okay, we're being so off topic right now. I'm so sorry. Discount code Hooping Live for Outward Spiral Hoops. Get your hoops. They're awesome, they're epic, and they're amazing quality. Love mine. Anyway, Greta Gips says, please could you do a demo and explanation of palm spins? Thanks. A. Okay. Oh, baby, you're so cute. Palm spins. For those of you who don't know what a palm spin is, it is kind of like the brother or the sibling of the finger spin, or just spinning the hoop in place. And what you do is you kind of prompt the hoop to spin around an open palm. I actually have a tutorial on my YouTube page about palm spins that I can post, and apparently it's done a lot of good for people. So I'll go ahead and have someone post that on the Hooping Live Facebook page if you guys want to learn more in depth. I'm going to do a quick little thing on it because I don't want to go through all the explanations because I've already done the video. But pretty much what you want to do is understand pretty much what doing a spin is, and it's pretty much having the hoop spin in one place. And what I like to do to get the palm spin down is spin it on the ground and open my palm and try to figure out where it feels most comfortable to spin. So try to kind of like get that balance figured out, and then when you do that, you can, what I like to do is do palm down, kind of bring it like I'm going to do this move where you kind of whiplash it, do that kind of move, and then as I'm coming up, I bring it back and open my palm, and it spins. So I'll try and do this slow motion. So ignore this hand and pay attention to this hand. That's really hard to do. So pretty much come up, spin it, let go, open palm. It should spin around, and you can grab it. So and that's actually a really hard palm spin to do, the one that I'm doing right now. I'm actually doing a like palm spin over there, but if you do them above the head, they're a lot easier. I don't even know why I just did a palm. That's like the hardest palm spin in the world to do. I really apologize about that. Let me redo that. So if you can kind of understand making these movements above your head and doing these sorts of spins, you'll understand the palm spin. Pretty much what you do is you have, oh shocker, you're so cute. Have your wrist facing inwards, your palm, whatever that is, facing outward. And then come around like that. And what you're going to do is as you get to the top here, you're going to load up your wrist with kind of that spin power. I like to go, I go like this and kind of flick it and let go. And I come across my body and open your palm and follow the movement. So follow this movement, come upward, give that force, let it spin, grab it, come down. And it's cool because once you understand the feeling of a palm spin, you can kind of do like a sunrise palm spin. You can leave it straight above your head. You can do it outward like I had done before, where I just kind of went like this. You can do all sorts. Jenna, do you want to give a little explanation in a different way of palm spins, or if you don't have one, that's okay too?
Well, you pretty much covered it, but the way that I started learning palm spins, and I'll try to do this, I gotta get down on my knees. because ceiling fans are right there, and I hate it so
It's
much.
okay. Get on your knees, girl.
But the way that I started with palm spins is I actually just would learn the motion and kind of do the illusion to it, like I just did there. And you just have your palm facing down doing a weave, and you just go up and turn, 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 back down to the weave. And that way you kind of understand that movement and what it's going to feel like when you actually get a palm spin down. And from there, all it takes is just letting go of the hoop when you're at the top right here and opening your palm up. And it takes a lot of practice. I'm actually still trying to work on getting more rotations in with my palm spin, because I think it'd be really cool to just kind of hold it there for a second.
Yeah, totally. Power burst.
Yeah.
Jenna, did you learn that from my tutorial by any chance?
Probably.
Really? Okay, I was going to say, because that's kind of something I talked about in my tutorial, and I didn't know if you had learned it from it, and if you had, if it was successful, then that's...
I think I've watched like a lot of your tutorials like back in the day when I didn't know you, and I would just like spam watch your videos and be like, this is awesome.
Isn't that so crazy? For those of you who don't know, Jenna, before, like, hold on, I need to plug my computer in really quick. 1 second, guys. Oh, gosh. All right. Audrey's being clumsy today. For those of you, I'm so sorry, I'm, like, totally out of my mind right now. I've been a hermit for the past couple days, so I feel like socializing is kind of weird. Like outside. Anyway, so Jenna started commenting on my stuff. How long ago, Jenna? Do you remember?
I think it was like in my first year of hooping, so probably about 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's probably right. Anyway, she was always commenting on my videos, giving me awesome feedback, and when I started trying to make decisions on what I wanted to do to pursue hooping and to pursue my beauty blogging career, I was like, oh, well, this girl always has something to say. I'm gonna ask her. So I'm gonna ask her questions like, hey, do you like this name? And she would give me honest answers. She was always prompt with answering me, and I didn't really know she was quote unquote a like. I don't want to call you a fan, but like just like she liked to watch me or whatever. I didn't know that she was like that kind of person. I thought she was just another fellow hooper. And anyway, when Hooping Live came about and I needed help, I'm like, okay, who has been dedicated to what I've been trying to do and who has been there no matter what? And it was Jenna, pretty much. Like Jenna was like one of the first. You were like the first person I asked, right?
I think besides Sierra, yeah.
Well, yeah, but Sierra was like already my like friend that I knew. I never knew Jenna before this, really, just over the internet. And so anyway, her and I kind of just hit it off, and look at that. So if you are inspired by someone, you should definitely pursue it. Don't hold back, because if they see that you like have dedication to who they are and what they're trying to do, something good can come from it. Because I mean, Jenna is like, I like rely on Jenna so much. She is like awesome, and she inspires me now. It's like before she was just like a friend, and now it's like I watch her and I'm learning things from her, and it's really cool to see her grow and see the development. So love you, girl.
Love you too.
Okay, moving forward. We have about 20 minutes left. Palm spins. Okay, I hope that helps you out. If not, I'll post that tutorial. Greta Grip says, love the length and style now. And hombre is so pretty. What?
I think she means ombre. Like for your hair.
Ombre. Oh, yes. Ombre's a chakra baby boy. He's feeling the warmth of the computer. He loves it. Becca Smith says, cut slightly shorter and a bit, cut slightly shorter and a bit darker or ombre. See, I feel like right here,
I mean, maybe not like drastically shorter, but a little bit probably. I don't know.
I want it to be long though. I want it to be like right here.
Then get extensions.
I should.
That way that's not like permanent, you know? Like you can always take them out.
Absolutely. I'll figure it out. In my world, I want to go darker and longer.
I think it'd be cute.
Like, I also want to go down the middle. I don't want my like emo bangs anymore. This is still the result of me having my bangs like crazy stain emo for so long.
Oh my god.
I used to do the thing where I would like bobby pin. I don't know if any of you guys ever did this. Let's see if I can do it. I would actually bobby pin my bangs like this.
Oh
I look so cool! Like, I'm like, awesome. It was really bad. Chakra, I think you're overheating my computer. Hold on. My cat is actually overheating my computer. Babe.
Yay!
I know it's warm. Oh, it's so warm. Please get up. Sorry, guys. My computer was like, what are you doing to me? Okay. Becca Smith. Okay. Maya Merrick says, I want to attend hoop camp, but never can afford it. Suggestions for starting my own in Michigan. You want to start your own version of a hoop camp. Okay. Okay, well, just to start off, hoop camp is a pretty popular event for hoopers. And it is a little bit pricey. You get to see some of the best teachers like Baxter and Ann and like Tiana and stuff. All the best hoopers are there. I'm going to be straight up honest with you right now. Starting my own, I'm going to assume you're saying you want to start your own hoop camp in Michigan instead of paying to go. Paying to go to hoop camp is going to be like 10 times more cheaper than it would if you start your own hoop camp. Because starting your own hoop camp means finding venues, getting the instructors to come up, flying the instructors up. Most of the time the instructors don't pay for their tickets. They are flown up by the event. Getting the event, I mean, doing those events costs thousands of dollars. It is not cheap, so when those tickets cost you a couple $100s, there's a reason for it. It is a very expensive thing. I suggest just going to hoop camp if money is the problem, because you're not going to be able to afford to start your own unless you want to just have local teachers who will, or if you want to try to contact people to fly up to Michigan for free, if you can find venues who will donate their space for free. If you can find all of this stuff for free and do a bunch of promotion and get a bunch of people to come, that's awesome. I mean, that's the way to do it. You pretty much have to find people that will do everything for free. Or give yourself a budget, like a $100 budget, whatever, anything under the price of hoop camp. But if you're going to start something, that means you're going to be the director. That means you're going to be producing this event, and it's going to be a lot of work, so you won't be able to really experience hoop camp as you would if you just paid for the ticket and went. I hope I'm answering this question right, but if you're interested in doing that, then do it. Like, don't hold back if you think that you can create a hoop camp that will provide you what you want to learn. So really think about that, though. I suggest just saving your money and going to hoop camp because it's apparently an amazing experience. I haven't gone yet. I meant to go last year, but I wasn't able to because of college. I don't know, Jenna, do you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, I understand, like, the idea of starting your own hoop retreat is awesome because there are so many awesome hoop retreats out there, and they're all doing so successful, and you think, oh, I could totally do that. But like Audrey said, running your own event is, like, a lot of work, and it's really expensive to do it because you have to do a venue and get people out there, like everything like Audrey said. And I mean, if money is a problem for you, I mean, it might be weird, but you could start a GoFundMe page. I know, I think it was Nicolina Ray, who's actually a viewer of the show, who I'm friends with on Facebook. I think she did a GoFundMe to go to PlaySync, and I've actually been considering doing a GoFundMe because I want to go to Sacred Circularities in Bali next summer.
Oh, you could totally do that.
I know. I think it would be so much fun, but my problem is I have such bad anxiety when I travel as it is, and like traveling alone to Bali would like be
I'll
the
go
end.
with you.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Fly up to Florida, come to Florida, and let's just go together.
Let's do it.
Let's start planning now.
Okay, we got this.
Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. We go see things and do things together.
Let's do it.
Okay, that would be so much fun. I would love to travel with you. Oh my god. That would be so much fun.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, next summer, I'm between, like, because I don't know if I'll be able to swing money for both, but it's either going to SC Bali or going to the Hoop Path retreat, because I am dying to go to Hoop Path. So.
Well, what if I were to say that Baxter offered a couple free tickets to Hoop Path for Hooping Live viewers?
I think we could work that out. I think that'd be something we could do.
He actually did. He said he wants to be a supporter of Hooping Live, and
That would be awesome.
for next year's retreat to have a free ticket.
Like a giveaway.
You have to do your own, like, you know, you get like one free meal and a discounted hotel. But yeah. I'm just getting you guys a little heads up on what's going to be coming up in the next couple months.
Ideas.
I know it's been up slow lately on Hooping Live, but we have some pretty cool stuff coming up. Let's just say I had dinner with Tiana, and her and I did a little bit of talking.
Tiana.
My girl.
My girl.
She is so crazy. Okay, I need to get through these comments, though. Bryce Marie says, I say keep the color you have now. I think do a short bob would look awesome on you. You're not the first to say that, so thank you. Michael Lauren, oh, seriously, thank you. I appreciate that. Michael Lauren says, I'm not sure if anyone else feels this way, but as a fairly new hooper, I feel like there is so much more competition, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. Does anyone feel this way too? You girls create a safe... Oh my god, I'm like actually gonna cry. You girls create a safe place, free of judgment and competition. So down to earth. It's refreshing, and I just want to say that. So much love, as always. Oh my god.
You're going to make Audrey cry.
Literally, that is like what I've been trying to do, because I don't know if any of you guys feel that way, but I feel that way. Even now, like as Audrey or whatever I am on YouTube, like I don't even think my skill is what makes me me anymore. I think it's just the personality and what I've been able to give with Jenna. I think that's what's created kind of our online personas, because I don't know all the cool tricks anymore. Like I just don't.
We don't know those newfangled hoopers anymore.
We aren't trendy.
We're like old people.
I know. Oh god. Anyway, that was actually probably one of the sweetest comments I've ever read on this show. That was really cool. Thank you very much. That's exactly what I've been trying to accomplish with this, and I am so glad that you feel that way, because I understand it's so hard. You watch a video and you're like, I mean, I watch videos all the time. I'm like, well, she has like almost 1 million views, and I'm like, what did she do? I don't even know what she did, and she got like millions of views, and it's like, you know, you just have to let it slide and just keep practicing, and eventually it'll come to you. But this is a safe place, and I hope a lot of you feel that way. Jenna and I love every single one of you so much. So thank you for that. That was probably one of the coolest comments. I'm actually going to screen grab that. Okay. Robin Ward says, I'm going to college in a week, and my dorm is definitely going to be way too small to spin in. Oh, yes, it will. I
Yep.
am sure self-conscious. I am super self-conscious, and hooping in public terrifies me. Oh, get over it. You're actually going to have to.
Yeah.
But don't know what I'm going to do if I can't hoop every day while I'm there. Have either of you dealt with living in dorm life? Dorm life. Hashtag. While trying to keep up with your hooping. Also, any college tips in general will be appreciated. I'm extremely anxious about moving 1,000 miles away from home. Thanks, ladies, you're the best. Congratulations on getting the hell out of your town and going to college. It is so hard if you actually go from, I mean, even Jenna had to move an hour, even an hour away. It's still a long way away from home. I moved 24 hours away from home. I don't know how long that is, though. But anyway, I drove from Kansas, where Jenna is now, to Florida to go to Ringling College of Art and Design. And college is intense. When people say it's the quickest years of your life, they weren't kidding. It's crazy, it's quick, it's intense. You learn a crap ton of stuff, and I can't tell you any tips on not to be anxious, because you're going to be anxious, it's going to be nerve-wracking, and it's going to be the best time of your life. So just embrace all of the nerves. I'm so happy for you. You're going to love college. I was just talking to my friend the other day. I was telling him that, you know, I miss college so much, and every time I drive by the campus, I'm just like, oh, because it was such a cool time of my life. There's good, there's bad, there's happy, there's sad, there's everything you could want and more in that experience, and I'm so happy that you're about to have it. And dorm life is tough, and even if your dorm partner is like, unless you have like God as a dorm partner, there will be issues. What I did was I learned to hoop in very small spaces.
Yep.
And literally that's all you can do. And it will help. And you also need to get over your fear of public hooping, or you need to go explore your campus and find secret places. I just got over it, and I went smack dab in the middle of campus. I made a hooping club. It was called Ringling Hoop Jam every Wednesday nights. And I had all of these awesome people come out. I brought up a bunch of hoops. I had a DJ that was my friend come out, DJ loud music, at LED hoops, regular hoops, and before you know it, I had like 30 people out there hooping. I think only about 15 of them actually stuck with it, and now I think only 5 of them actually still are like serious hoopers. Elish, my friend Ailish, let's see, who else? Gabby, Ailish. Yeah, maybe they're the only ones. And my roommate Elise. They all got really into hooping and got really good. So, you know, if you can inspire at least 3 people, then that's enough. But I say just get over it, because people thought I was weird. People either loved it or hated it. So, I mean, just get ready. Oh God, college is going to be so intense. Oh, good luck. Jenna, do you have any college tips as being a current college student?
Yeah, well, first off, I agree with Audrey, and it may sound harsh, but you're really just going to have to get over your fear of public hooping.
Yep.
I mean, if you can make small space hooping work for a year, go for it. I mean, I made my tiny dorm room work. If you go back and watch some of my old videos from when I was in the dorms, I was like standing completely still, basically hooping between like the closets and our beds and like the front door to our dorm room. I don't even know how I didn't break everything in the dorm room, let alone I don't think I ever hit my roommate with my hoop, which she's in her room. I'll ask her after the show. I don't think I ever hit her, which was amazing, because she would sit at her desk and I would be like this far away from her. I never hit you? All right, I have confirmation. I never hit her, and I was so good about that.
Who's your roommate?
What?
Who is your roommate?
Oh, it's a girl that I actually met on Facebook before we moved into college together, and we're still roommates now, and we will most likely still be roommates when we graduate college, because we are hermit crabs and don't like to meet other people, so we're just going to live together forever.
A hashtag hermits for life.
Hashtag hermits for life. Yes, totally. But when it came for me with hooping when I was in the dorms, I just sucked it up and went out in front of my dorm. You can see videos of me as well hooping literally like in front of the steps of my dorm room and almost hitting people outside with my hoops. Like I think there's a video that I do a toss or something and it like literally almost smacks a guy in the face and I like come running over to the camera and like completely stop it. It's all caught on video. It's hilarious. But like Audrey said, explore campus, try to find a secret place, go to your rec center. A lot of the times a student rec center on campus,
Yes.
you get in for free and they'll have a yoga
Yes.
studio or a dance studio with relatively high ceilings, and if you just go when there's not a class there, they'll let you go in there for free. Like they don't care. And at least the rec center at KU has like 2 whole walls of mirrors and like, oh, it's wonderful. It's like 2 stories, like the room itself is 2 stories tall because there's like an observation window all the way up at the top from the top floor to look down. So there's like crazy high ceilings in there, and I have not hooped in there as much as I would have liked. But once it opens back up, I'm definitely going to be doing that. And as in general college tips, have fun, don't drink too much, make a lot of friends, and don't regret anything.
I love that. Absolutely. College life. Yeah. My school was a private small school, so we didn't have a lot of the awesome things that KU has, but like Jenna said, we did have a dance studio that when there weren't classes, I was able to use. But we had a big courtyard in the middle of campus, and I would just go out there and blast music, and like, it was pretty cool. But yeah, don't take anything too seriously. Explore life.
Definitely
don't commit into a relationship unless you know that person is like awesome.
Yup.
And don't let relationships like get you down. Don't let them ruin your college experience.
Oh my gosh, yes.
If you want to do a lot of relationships and get your heart slightly broken, do it. Get your heart broken, fall in love, and do it a million times more. But don't get yourself caught up in any of the wrong situations that you shouldn't be in. Like Jenna said, don't drink too much. Don't do too much of a substance. Don't, overdose on love. Just unless it's like going to be the person of your dreams, which in that case, go for it. It's very hard to find a soulmate. So anyway, yeah, and don't get sucked into the junk food.
Oh, that's the hardest part.
Oh, so hard. So much good food. We had a place called Outtakes, and there was like macaroni and cheese bowls.
Oh.
And I would go in and buy cereal, macaroni and cheese, and I'd go in my room and like eat them in the corner of my room, and I'd be like, hee hee hee.
There are places around Lawrence that take what's called Beacon Bucks here at KU. It's like basically money on your student ID that you can use at a debit card around town. And there are so many pizza places and delivery places that take Beacon Bucks. Literally, one of the places that takes Beacon Bucks and delivers is called Fat Freddy's. And they serve pizza and wings and like all sorts of delicious things. There is a pizza that is called the Stoner Pie, and it has pepperonis, curly fries, mozzarella sticks, and tater tots on the pizza. It's basically delicious. But yeah, try to stay away from junk food and pizza. I mean, like allow yourself to have it, but not every day.
That's so awesome. Okay, last 2 comments real quick. These are the last 2 we're going to take. Wes McKee says, I'm a hooper who's just started making my own hoops. I want to start selling my hoops. I have no idea how to get started. Do you guys have any experience selling hoops or know others who do? Yes, I have made and sold hoops before. Unless you plan on actually making a legit website, making legit hoops, and getting people to help you make the hoops, you're probably not going to do a lot of business. Or unless you're like a crazy popular hooper and people are like, oh, I want a hoop from that person specifically, which I have done before. I'm like, I love that hooper and I want their hoop. So figure out what your like goal is going to be with making hoops and then do it. But making hoops is hard because it's so easy to do and There's a lot of people doing it. So figure out what's going to set you aside. Jenna, do you have any tips?
Definitely what Audrey said, like, if you are not going to be serious about it and get people to help you, don't do it, because I have personally seen Hoop Mama's HQ and the sheer amount of orders they get and all of the work that goes into it and all the space that making hoops takes up, because you have to have like hundreds of different rolls of poly and HTP and all the different colors and all this kind of stuff. Like, if you're not going to be serious about it and like make it legit and
You
make
have to like commit.
Exactly, like you have to commit to it and you have to know that it's what you want to do. Like, I know making hoops is probably fun and you can make some for yourself and make some for your friends and whatever, but I really think unless you're going to make it your lifestyle, it's probably not worth the investment.
Absolutely, I agree. Jenna, that was perfect, because when I made hoops at Ringling, I invested $250 on tape, hoops, and all the stuff. I didn't even do polypro. I just did like big rolls of the regular tubing and a bunch of tape and the connectors and all of that. And I invested $250. I made about $250. I made $500 total. So I made $250 if you're gonna if that makes sense. So I was able to pay back the money and then get $250, which I gave to my mom, and then so I pretty much left with $250, which I wasn't looking to make a bunch of money. I wanted to supply to my friends and get them hoops. So see how much money you want to make, and go from there. Bonnie Brown, who I should have on the show pretty soon, is a great person to ask. So if you want to learn more about that, Wes, email me at info@hoopinglive.com. Put Bonnie Brown as the subject line, and I'll forward the email to her, and she can give you all the information you need. But really do a lot of thinking about what you want to do. So last question for the night before we wrap up the show. We're already going past time. Okay, I don't know if anyone can hear me right now, but we're going to end the show. I think we're having some technical difficulties. So we're going to go ahead and end the show here. That was the last of the comments. I'm sorry about that. Maybe Google had a bit of an issue. But thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to check back next week at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday nights. And if you want to have any questions, comments, or concerns, email us at info@hoopinglive.com, and we'll be glad to reply to you. If you want to send out your application to be a part of the team, we would love to have you part of our Hooping Live family. So until then, we will see you next week. Goodbye. Craig, that's your cue in the broadcast. Please end the broadcast. Craig. Oh my god, you guys. I don't know if you can see me right now, but this is like literally, we can't, I don't know what's going on. Craig. End.